being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. And when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. That will be all right.
Welcome to the CTS Sports Room. This is the thank you tour. We want to come on and thank everyone who has given us everything all year long, who has supported us, and we just wanted to come on and say thank you. And before Nick Saban Jr. gets started, we want to bring on a special guest that we don't get to see very much. You know, he kind of hides from us every once in a while. But the man who started it all, Joy. What's up, Joy?
Well, that was a very amazing intro. Thank you. Spencer called me today and told me that we're doing a thank you. And usually at the end of every year, we do a special, like 2020, we did a little end of the year show. In 21, we let Stingray do his little tribute to a female that was working on here. So we decided that, you know, this year will be no different. Spencer decided that we was going to do a thank you show, and I had at least get on here and say thank you to a lot of people, because the news is that we have been monetized now. We have my business partner, Spencer, and Nick Saban Jr. have been pretty much doing everything on here. So the first two people I would like to thank of everybody is Spencer and Nick Saban Jr., because without those two guys, we wouldn't have a CTS Sports Room. And the fact that Nick Saban Jr. came on the show and he pretty much turned this whole YouTube page around. And it's amazing what Nick Saban Jr. has done. Spencer has been my right-hand man since the day he started. He wasn't even supposed to be on the team. And what happened was, I tell the story a million times. He was just somebody who watched the show, and Stingray and I was like, let's bring him on. And my wife saw him, and she had a crush on him. And I was like, we may have something here. And Spencer became part of the team. And since Spencer became part of the team, he's been my right-hand man. He's another big reason why CTS Sports Room has became what it is today. And I will never, ever forget that. And I'll always be indebted to both these guys. But I also would like to thank some of the people that helped us along the way. My cousin Raphael, me and him started this off. You'll probably never see him again, but we started off. Marvin Constant, let's see, Clemson Tom, Jonathan Edwards, Stingray,
Yep.
Kangaroo Black. All these guys, it's one more Sanchez. All these guys I mentioned had even Jacqueline Phillips, who she She helped a little bit. All these people I named who are the people that helped us get to the part where we are today. Without those people I named, we'll never be where we're at today. And I will always be indebted to those people. And I will always be indebted to these two guys for holding the fort down while I've been gone. But I'll be back in the beginning of the month to talk about recruiting. And we also got some very good things coming up. We're not going to just stop with Alabama football. We're going to start doing a lot of Alabama football, meaning there's going to be a lot of football outside Alabama University. Means we're going to probably start talking arena football, start talking Jacksonville State, start talking Tuskegee, start talking Troy, start talking a lot of other type of football, some pro football. So you're going to look for, there's a lot of great things happening in CTS Sports Room. And these two guys who's about to take over the show is the guys you need to thank for that because, like I said, they are CTS Sports Room, and without them, we wouldn't have anything. So with that said, I thank you for the time you allowed me to come on. And to everybody who's subscribed, watches us, I want to say thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for helping us get to where we are today. And with that said, I got to go back to this restaurant and eat some pizza. So.
Well, thank you for just coming in for a little bit there. Appreciate that and rubbing in at you at a restaurant while we're doing the work. We appreciate that. Thank you, Joey. But the truth about the matter, if I turn it over to Nick Saban Jr., without Joey, he brought me on. And my biggest thing was, sir, I don't mind coming on making a fool of myself. I don't. I do it on a daily basis. You can ask my wife. I make a fool of myself. But my one thing that I want to do, if you're able to do it, because I crap about you two. I said, I'm a veteran. I've been a member of VFW 1289, and I want to be able to remember our veterans, present and past. If you can give me that format, that I can at least do that at least one time a week, I'll be more than happy to come on just to be able to remember our veterans and first responders. And Joey made it happen. So thank you, Joey, for that, and thank you for the opportunity. All right, Nick Saban Jr., go ahead, man. Who are you? Would you like to thank?
Okay. First off, I have to thank my wife and my kids because they've been putting up with my foolishness for the last 4 or 5 months, going outside, sitting up wherever I'm going, and I appreciate it. I want to thank them so much for tolerating it because they see the passion that I always want to do this. They always know I want to do it, and I finally been able to do it. And my next one, I gotta thank the horsemen, you, Roll Tide Rise Up, all y'all, because I remember when y'all was trying to do a call-in show, or y'all was setting up the live and trying to set it up in the chat, and I was on there. I was always just watching y'all videos, commenting. Y'all said, "Come on in, Nick Saban Jr." I came in. I remember it was draft day. It was last draft, so we got on. We did that, and I got a bug for it ever since then. But y'all reached out to me again. Roll Tide Rise Up reached out to me when I was on. I think I was on TDA. He was Spencer wanted to get in touch with you. Then we got on. We did the first episode. First episode didn't go too well on my end. And it's still, even now, my internet's still messed up and all, but we're working it out, though. But I want to thank y'all for that, because after then, I really fell in love with it. And I was like a groupie because I was like, Spencer, hey, I appreciate you for letting me do this. I want to come on. So that, I want to thank y'all for that. And second, Kangaroo Black, because Kangaroo Black was on the phone, and after the first show, he said, I need to get you on my show. Then he asked me when I couldn't do it. Then he asked me again. That ever since then, I've been being on Kangaroo Black show. So I really have to thank him for that. And honestly, he been motivating me even more. Been telling me more stuff, giving me tips and stuff like that. So I gotta yep. And another Joey. Because I remember when y'all officially brought me on, Joey hit me up. He said, hey, do you want to do the Bama Smoke tonight? And I was like, he was like, do you want to do the Bama Smoke on Thursday night? I was like, yeah, good. Do you want to guess? I didn't even say, all right, well, Matt Cadell gonna be the guest. I was like, oh snap. I was like, oh snap. So I got starstruck all of that. Then we get on, we do the interview, and Joey controlling it, but we started having technical difficulties, and I freak out. But the main reason I want to thank him for that, because I remember I was about to end the show. I panicked and I was about to end the show. And Joey hopped on and said, whoa, we're not going to just end the show because of little technical difficulties or whatever. And for him doing that, it allowed me to keep going. And you came on it because you know that I can go back and forth very well. So you helped me out. So I have to thank Joey big time for that, because I was about to quit. I was about to quit right then. But after that, he offered me a show. So I started bringing on guests. So I got to thank my brother. Like, this is my brother. Like, we have the same mom and dad, because he did my first episode. We talked about a dynasty. Then I want to thank Jalen Carson. Jalen Carson is the Alabama State dude. The video didn't really work out that well, but you know, he was working at the time, man. Where he was at, he didn't have good connection, but you know, he gave me his time, and I appreciate that time. I want to thank my man Chad, the Mississippi State guy. I want to thank my uncle Terry. He was the Tennessee when I did the Tennessee show. He was the guy that came on, and I had to go longer with him because he the one he seen what I had since a little kid. Since I was a young kid, he always told me that. He was like, I don't really listen to kids when they come to sports. He said, but every time you talk sports, I used to shut up and listen, because you always came with, you know, not biased, come with an unbiased situation. I always talk the facts about it, and I knew what I was talking about. I mean, I'm talking about, I was a kid, like not a teenager, but a kid. So I got to thank him for that. Like, and right now he's somebody that believes in me that I can. He believes that I can go far, and he told me with this. He said, "Don't think small, always think big." So ever since then, I have been thinking big. I got to thank Bruce Young. That's my Texas guy that came on yesterday. Yes. He did my first Texas show. Job. I want to thank Alvin Humber. He's the Auburn guy. The Auburn guy that I did the show with. My best friend right now. He's my brother. This is my childhood. From childhood, I knew him since kindergarten. He was the Army and Navy guy. I want to thank him. I want to thank my Aunt Michelle, because she's really supportive. My cousin, Heart of the South, he's the Georgia guy. And my list, I have a long list, because he's in the chat right now. Ray Wilkes. He's somebody that I work with. I worked with him for about, I want to say about maybe 4 years now. I can't remember. If you're in the chat, you can put how long we've been working together. But ever since then, he reminded me of my best friend, the Navy guy that I had on. He reminded me of him. They think alike. Everything about him reminds me of him. He's just older, but he's been supportive. He's been motivating me. He's been telling me how much he's proud of me. And you know, with my best friend actually living in New Hampshire now, that means a lot. It means a lot. So he come in and he feeling that. Ray Wilkes, I see you right now. Thank you so much, man, because it means a lot to me that I can talk to you. You can talk to me. It means a lot to me. But you know, the list, man, so long. But I have so many people that believes in me right now, go far, and I just want to thank all those people. Josh Hatchett, Lawrence Lockhart, that been tuning in. Like, so many people. Like, it's so many people. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a break. If you think somebody else that I don't name, you just go ahead and step right on in anytime, brother. You know you're more than welcome. First of all, I'm right with you. I've got to thank my wife, Cajun. This started off when Joy first asked me to come on, because I've always commented and I've tried to help. Nick Saban Jr., if you don't mind, could you handle the comments for a little bit? Because you know
Yes,
this
sir.
ass talking of mine. You know how I
got
get.
you.
But anyway, when this first started happening to Joy, she goes, yeah, baby, go ahead. Because she knew in her mind. And she told me later, she goes, you know how stupid you are? You know how crazy you look? You know how you talk? They're going to kick you off there in no damn time. It's okay. You go ahead and do that, baby, because this ain't going to last. And it's been a year now. And she puts up with me. I come up here and I call it the upper deck up here above the garage. And I do my study. I do my research. I do all this. So I'm away from her during all this time. And she has been very patient, very supportive. And I have to thank her immensely for that. That's number one. Number two, I've got to thank, and I do remember this. I even went back and looked, make sure I wasn't lying, that back when I was first coming on there and we only had 2 commenters in there, one of the 2 is still with us. And AJ Jones, I want to thank you, ma'am. You have stuck with us through thick and thin. Even when you disagreed with us, you have always been there. And I want to say thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And then also, I got first and foremost, I got to thank all the horsemen who have come through and who are still here. Roll Tide, rise up, the number 1 man. Thank you, brother. Couldn't do it without you. William Bryant, the baddest mother trucker. Thank you, brother. Waylon, thank you, brother. You came on with us. You helped us come in. You were showing up. And actually, you was even taking us back to the pool every once in a while to make us, remember how good it would be if we just sat by a pool. And Waylon, I just want to thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Also, with that being said, Nick Saban Jr., man, you have been major. Your talent is better than you can ever imagine, and you're going to go far in this industry. And I thank you immensely. Thank you. And I have to give a couple special thanks for some people that I know a lot of people don't remember, or they might remember but forgot about. Jonathan Lewis. Jonathan Lewis came on with us, and I think it was Waylon that actually made the first contact to hook Jonathan Lewis up with Joey. And he came on and kind of helped us understand more about the YouTube, how all that works. And they got they had this big game plan going. And then we brought on the famous Ty Hayes. Ty Hayes, Around the Table Sports. If y'all all get a chance to go check out either Jonathan Lewis show or Ty Hayes Around the Table Sports, please do. Please hit the like button and subscribe. They are great. They do an awesome show, but they're big time. And that's I want to take that time to thank them because they came in at the beginning of this run. And I just want to thank them personally. Now I just want to break down a few. Go ahead there, Nick Saban Jr.
On the screen, the Bama Standard. No, I wasn't here then, but I was always in the chats when he was here doing it. Bama Standard, Justin Wright. Hey, we got, even though I wasn't here at the time, we got to thank you a whole. And like I said the other night, you one of the people that I do look up to doing this stuff. You're the reason why I want to do this, because you always been putting out good content, and it meant a lot to me that when you came in, when I did the Arkansas show, and I saw you was there, you was there participating in the chat, and that meant a lot to me. So thank you, Justin. Thank you. You can go ahead, Spencer.
Well, thanks, sir, and thank you. And the other one that Joey mentioned earlier, that he don't know everything that happened behind the scenes there, I got to thank Jacqueline. Jacqueline was with CTS, and she kind of stepped away as I was coming in. And me and her had good communication back and forth. Basically, she taught me how to deal with Joy. She said Joy's a special breed. Now, I understand the special now. I do. The breeding.
I'm still here, right? I'm actually still here listening. Every word you say.
That's good. That's the reason I want to know about the breeding part. The special, I agree with.
Y'all have a good night.
You too, sir. But special, she taught, she let me know all the steps, and I want to thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for that. Now, I just want to, one more that I've got to bring up before I go through this line of people I really want to thank that's always in here. I know I'll be willing to bet 98% of y'all don't have a clue because it's on the West Coast. But I got to give a special thanks out to Sports Crib with James E. King III. It is a West Coast sports show that comes on. It comes on at 9 a.m. at night. He does a 3-hour show. And he let me come on. It was, on Thursday nights. And, it was difficult because I'm an old man. I try to be in bed by 9. And for me to start a 3-hour show at 9, I was hurt by the time that was over with. Now, he does all sports. He covers it all. But I have to give him a special thanks because he let us spread the word about CTS to the West Coast also. So thank you, James E. King III. I do appreciate you. And you might want to hook up my man over here, Nick Saban Jr., start doing your show. I don't know if he has that kind of time at night on Thursday or not, but he'll be a good one for you. Just saying. Now, with that being said, I like to go down this list right quick of, the major people that have affected me before we get into the prize. There is a prize tonight, y'all. There's a special dedication that we all going to do yearly at the end of each year. Whoever's that we challenged that year, we all take a vote who we think it was. I want to dedicate some monkey powder to them. So here we go. I want to thank Stephen Hicks. Thank you, brother, for being on every show that we get on. If you can only be on there for 2 seconds, you pop on, you make good comments. I mean, you bring it. And I want to thank you personally. Thank you. Brock and Brock's family. Man, I appreciate y'all. I do appreciate you coming in. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, Brock, don't forget, you got your bailout on KB show coming up next Tuesday on our show. That's where you pay your bail. All right. Just want you to remember that. But thank y'all. 6-0. Man, 6-0. You bring good content, dude. I appreciate you. Brittany B, Bama girl. Y'all always on top of it. Y'all know your sports. You know Alabama. And I want to thank y'all so much for being a part of CTS. Van Edwards, you're the man, brother. What can I say? Van Edwards, thank you. Ahal, go ahead, Nick Saban Jr.
Hey, I'm sorry I had to interrupt you, but
go ahead.
Along with that, like you fans, Stephen Hicks, brother, I appreciate you so much because no matter what, I appreciate you so much tuning to the special teams, to Matt Caddell's show. Matt Caddell, he been putting out good shows. Like you tune in to every show that we have, and to me that means a lot. Like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Hey, Hal. Thank you, brother. Sam the man. Sam the man that can. Thank you, sir. Cindy Reed. Thank you, girl. You got great content, great knowledge. Kind of wish you and Brittany and Bama Girl would hook up and do a show you own, but I'm still waiting on that one. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I'm still praying. Jeff Stapleton, brother, you're the man. You come on all the time. Thank you for the support. Like I said, if it ain't nothing but 5 minutes, thank you, brother. Blake McAdams. Blake, thank you. Straight from the heart. Thank you. I just had to put it out there. Bama Nolans. Can't
yes, sir.
Bama Nolans. I got to thank Bama Nolans. Bama Nolans got it going on, man. He comes in, he tells you like it is, he tells it true, and I appreciate you, sir. Tommy Bryan. Go ahead.
Hey, one day, Bama know you. It was when I did my tape show. Bama know you. He was hunting at the moment. He was listening. Appreciate you for that. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Thank you, man.
Tommy Bryan, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. And you already mentioned his name. I'm going to add one more to it. Matt and Lori Cadell.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you both for coming on with the
Yes,
CTS, doing your show. It's a great show, and I wish everybody could go over there and check them out. Subscribe to him,
Please.
hit the like buttons. He's doing an outstanding show. Now, granted, he talks a lot about pros, but he brings it back to Bama.
Yes,
Every
sir.
single time. The points that he's making about the pros, he brings it back to make points with Alabama. He does a great show. And Lori, bless your heart, hon. You are married to a pretty man. But now he's got another hobby. I'm so sorry, girl. And I hope he gave you a great Christmas present he would not let me tell you about. But anyway, after that, let me go down here to Homegrown Cowboy. I appreciate you, man. Your comments you bring in is hilarious as hell. I appreciate you. Brian Hawthorne. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let me go on down here to, this one, I just got to cover them all. I ain't got time to name each one of y'all. So let me just say, all the Georgia fans.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all, man. Thank y'all coming here, trolling us. Thank y'all coming here, giving us hell. Thank you with poking all that fun y'all can. I do appreciate every single one of y'all. I mean, straight up. Reggie Warren, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm talking about. Tony B, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nick Satan, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can go on, but there's just too many of y'all to name. But I want to thank all you Georgia fans. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for coming on, because we couldn't be who we are without y'all. You got anything else you would like to add there, Nick Saban Jr., before we get to the presentation?
No, like I said, I'm with him. Thank all the Georgia fans. If you're a fan of anybody, like, you know, we talk a lot of smack about y'all, but we love college football. We just Bama fans and we have fun. But we love college football. We love college football. So that's why when you see my show, I talk other football because in the end, I'm gonna talk crap, but I love football. And everybody else is the same way. In the end, they love football. I'm pretty sure they've been watching just as much football during this bowl. It has nothing to do with Alabama, just as like everybody else, you know. And hey, we here. Thank y'all so much. But at the end of the show, I want y'all to stick into the end of the show because I got to make. But we're finna do this award presentation.
Then you do your announcement. Yeah.
Huh?
Now, this is going. I said after this award, you go ahead and take it over.
Okay.
I just so everybody knows that, especially the new ones here, we are starting a let's say a CTS Sports Room Monkey Powder of the Year award, or at the end of the year award, I guess they should call it, which means we all everybody in our group at CTS, we vote on who we think we chap their ass the most. So this, and just so y'all know, it's not sexist. I have right here the monkey butt powder for men, right there, and the monkey butt powder for ladies, right there. So it's equal, both sides. So let's see who actually wins the award this year. Starting from January until actually yesterday. Who did the CTS host and guest vote on? Well, it was unanimous this year. It was unanimous. Tim Brando, you are the winner of the CTS Sports Room End of the Year Monkey Butt Powder Award. Now, I don't know what we did, but we did something to chap that butt. Because I've rewatched that show many times. I thought it was a great show, but you got that little red butt going on right there. You know what I'm saying? But you won the powder, brother. You won the powder this year. So go ahead, and we look forward to next year's award ceremony. It's all yours, Nick Saban Jr.
And the reason I want to thank him, like I said, I wasn't around at the time, but I was tuning in. I remember this show like it was yesterday. I want to thank him because if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no Rolling with the Tide. It wouldn't be no four if it wasn't for that show. So, with Tim Brando for getting in your feelings. Thank you, sir.
All right, man. You got anything else you want to bring up? This is supposed to be a short show, but there's so many people, and we didn't even name everybody. There's so many people we want to thank.
Yeah,
because everybody in the chat. If you show up one time or you show up every night, you're our family.
Sir. Because
and
Angie Ladder,
family, damn serious.
Bama girl, Angie Ladder, Bama girl. There's so many people. Like, oh my God, thank y'all so much. But the announcement I want to make, guys, Nick Saban Jr. has started. He has officially started a YouTube page, and it's and there's plenty more that's gonna probably end up coming in. But if y'all don't mind, please go to this this right here, Nick Saban Sports Talk TV. Go to it right now and please subscribe. And I have a video and I have a short up there. Y'all will like my short. Y'all will really like my short. Please go to it right now and subscribe to it. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Like, I would thank y'all so much if y'all go subscribe to it. And that doesn't mean I'm leaving CTS. I'm here at CTS right now. I'm here to stay. I just can do videos. I can do other stuff over there and try to bring another more fans, and try to bring them back over here to CTS. But I'm here at CTS to stay. But I'm starting to channel. If y'all don't mind, go support it. I'm doing all my lives over here though. I'm doing everything over here.
Bro, I mean, we all have other jobs. Everybody, one of us. As long as we've got the famous Nick Saban Jr. over here, we're good. You do whatever you got to do. Because we all have jobs.
Oh.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to add, sir, before we close this short version down?
Who do y'all got for the Clemson and Tennessee game? Who y'all got?
Tennessee. I got Tennessee because Tennessee. I'll tell you why. Tennessee did give their their backup quarterback real playing time during the season this season.
Yeah,
they got not like ours. Theirs got some real time play between number one players. So I think he's ready for Clemson. And Dabo sucks. So I'm all in on Tennessee Vols.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm so stuck in between the two. But I'm such an SEC dude. I gotta go with my Tennessee Volunteers because I remember when I can't even think of his name right now, but I remember the quarterback that's playing now. I remember when he came last year and was a starter last year. But, Hendon Hooker ended up taking over. But I remember when he was starting, and he's not a bad guy. I think he came from Michigan, I want to say, but he did okay at Michigan, but
right.
It wasn't. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going with the SEC, baby. SEC all day.
Go Vols. Let's do it to it. Bring it home to SEC. Because Lord knows we need some help this season. Lord have mercy. You're looking good in the bowl games.
Hey, and I'm sorry, Spencer, if you gotta go, I just want to talk.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'll say as long as you need to talk.
Okay. USC and Tulane. Who y'all going with?
I hadn't thought about it because it don't make a damn to me. Oh, excuse me. Hold up. Jesus Christ. Here he goes. I tried to keep this family friendly, and here you go with this. All right. I don't care. Me personally, I hope Tulane wears them out. But talent-wise, I got to go USC. USC has more talent right now. That's just my opinion.
Okay. And
I'll be
I'm with you on that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And I'm with you on that. But it's one of them things that I have been noticing, like he said, talent-wise. Tulane has bought into the system. Tulane has bought into their coach. And I don't care what kind of talent you have in your team. Once you get your kids, your players to buy in, that is a demonstration for a winning program. And I believe Tulane bought all the way in. I'm going with USC, but don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if Tulane end comes with the win. Don't be surprised. It can happen. It can happen because those kids over in Tulane, over there in Oklahoma, they believe. They believe. And once you believe, you can achieve. Like, I'm just saying. But I'm going with USC as far as talent-wise because I think Caleb Williams, Mario Williams, I think the other receiver opted out. But I'm going with them two. I believe them two. I believe USC will get them. But don't be surprised, like I said, if Tulane wins. Don't be surprised.
Any more? Alabama shit to me this year.
Yeah.
LSU. Oh my God. Ooh. I'm still biting nails over that game.
Yeah, that game.
Anyway.
Like,
oh, well, that being said.
Yeah.
That being said, what do you think about the golden dildo? Excuse me. Yes. Yes. Our defensive coordinator's interview.
I really didn't watch it that much, but I've been seeing smart, but
yeah,
it's expect whatever. But
he's coming back, ain't he?
Somebody told me that somebody said they got connections in Alabama, and I mean they usually spot on. You know them too, but he said he has heard that Jeremy Pruitt might be returning. Don't know. Like I said, even when you hear from these sources or whatever, they could be wrong as well. But I would be really happy if he did return. But if he did return, what are we gonna do with what are we gonna do with Pete Golden? Are we gonna let him go? Are we gonna make him a co? Are we gonna move him to another position? And if we do that, will he be willing to?
He did make the comment in his interview there that he's still under contract.
Okay.
So he wasn't going nowhere. Well, just because you're under contract don't mean you have to hold that position. That just means you're employed. He could be the most expensive water boy that Alabama ever had. And I'd be good with that. Seriously, I'd be good with that. But it scared me. It did scare me. Now, Bob's interview sums up what we're hoping. He's out here. And they have not renewed his contract yet. So that tells me, yep, at least we're going to get a new offensive coordinator. That's the way I took these interviews. Did you take it another way?
Yeah. And Justin Riley he just said something too. Are you controlling the own things too?
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to hit the chats.
Okay, I'm gonna let you control it, but I want to pull up what Justin Riley said because. Okay,
I missed
because
okay.
I thought Riley. I thought the same. Yeah, okay, because I thought the same thing. Because Justin Riley, I thought the same thing too. I thought he was still under NCAA pro over him, and I don't think we'll really fool with that if he has that same thing. But The person that told me, they kind of like, I don't know how the person got the connections or whatever, but he used to be spot on. He texted me stuff and he'd be like, this, and I'd be like, oh, wow, okay. Yes, and another thing in the chat, Clinton Dixon is a part of the Alabama coaching staff now. I'm glad you said that because that was my next thing I was going to bring up. Yes, sir. But Justin Riley, I agree with you, though. I was saying the same thing.
All right, what else you got?
But Clinton Dix.
I saw that.
What do you think? Yeah, he's part of the staff. What do you think about that? He's part of the staff. Retired.
I'm loving it.
Yes, me too. I think we need to get.
Dude. I'm loving it. You couldn't. Old school motivator. Now I don't know how he is on recruiting. That's the only thing I don't know. I don't know if he walks in there, can he win over mama? That I don't know.
Yeah.
But as far as on field, I know that man's got everything it takes, the drive, the knowledge, and the want to. That part I hadn't got a problem with Clinton. I just don't know the visitation recruiting part.
Yeah. I just feel like that is where we need to get back more. We need, from what we hear on the other channels, TDA and Bama Standard Forward over here, I think a lot of them players want to be part of it. We need to make them part of it. You know, like me personally, we need to make, because they know what it takes to play for Alabama. They know they are the one that set the Bama standard. So therefore, they're not going to take anything less than the Bama standard. And with this group of kids, it's one of them things that, hey, if you want it, you want it. If you don't, go ahead. It's okay, because I don't care what star you are, 3-star, 4-star, 2-star, 1-star, 0-star. If you buy into the Bama standard, if you buy into the process, you will be successful.
Speaking of that, did you get to watch any of the little short clips on Connor Talley, our kicker?
Oh, heck yeah. That dude got a foot.
Dude.
Yes, heck yeah. That dude can kick. Yes.
I am so happy for this one now.
But the thing is, I'm going to tell you, the last person that had good clips that didn't work at Alabama, Joseph Bulovis. He had great clips too as well. He had a foot on him.
But look what Proctor did. Proctor had good clips. Proctor worked out well.
Yeah, but with this class, you know, on paper, it's the best class that Saban has. But it's one of them things at this point, you got to show me. Because we didn't hype up the last 2 recruiting classes. So at this point, you got to show me. Like, I understand the hype on the paper, but show me on the field. Because, you know, I'm tired of this. People not amounting up to what they are, what they've been doing, all this transfer portal. So at this point, show me on the field. Like, don't talk about it, be about it.
All right, man. I know we got to go. I understand, brother. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. And FK State, right with you, brother. Eddie Lacy. Oh, I'd love to have Eddie Lacy back, too.
Yeah. And he said Bulovis actually had a year at Vandy. Yep. Heck yeah, because he probably got every opportunity in the world. But like he said, after transferring.
Yep.
But I can understand too, he did have Will Riker in front of him too. So it's gonna be hard to get in front of Will Riker unless you kick 100-yard field.
Beat him, but he's gone now. I was so tickled to get this gentleman here. And that's what gets me, especially all these star ratings. You don't really know. You don't. I'm sorry.
Like you
don't. They got him as 3-star. You watch that film, how can you not tell me he's not at least a 4-star? I mean, he's doing 51-yarders like it ain't nothing.
Listen, JJ Watt was a 2-star.
Yep, you're right. You're right. So anyway, let's go ahead and roll this one on out there, brother. You got any last words there, my man?
Hey, like I said, I appreciate everybody. William Bryan, Roll Tide Rise Up, Waylon, Like everybody that's been part of this, everybody that KB, I can't thank you enough, man. Like honestly,
No,
like I
none of us
said,
can thank KB enough.
like honestly, I can't thank you enough. Justin, like I said, Bama Standard, like man, you one of the people. You and Stephen L. Smith, like, honestly, I was like, dang, this is what I want to do, and I can't. Like, I'll be wrong if I'm not, if I don't thank God, because it's one of the things I feel like He put me, he put y'all in a situation to come at me, because I feel like he was looking at me like, bruh, you ain't moving. Like, you can do it. You ain't moving. So I'm gonna have them come at you so you can start doing what you need to do. Like, so I think everybody, God is, yes. I feel like he put y'all in the
I'm
place.
gonna put Spencer up in your face or pressure you to do this shit. By God,
Exactly. Yes. Because you ain't moving. I'm you do it, but you ain't listening.
I know, brother. All right, everybody. Once again, I want to thank everybody. I'm not sure how great of a show it is till I rewatch it, but I hope everybody understands just how much we appreciate everyone that has been involved with the CTS Sports Room all year. Thank you. Our chat people, y'all are family. I hope you know that. And Nick Saban's got Junior guys over here, Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Please follow him, check him out. He did a great one. He's got a great short that came up today that I agree with totally. I was on my knees praying with him during that short. Now I'm an old man, it don't take me long, but still, just let y'all know. But thank everyone, man. I mean, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. None of this could be possible without you and with everybody who came before us. Thank y'all, and roll tide.
Roll Tide. Roll